Good day, welcome to Endurance Room. Hope everybody's doing well. If you're new to the channel, my name's Jess, and today I thought we could take a look at setting up the Plash Palatka as an individual shelter. The shelter configuration that I'd like to look at today was the one that was recommended to the Soviet soldiers. I'd like to take a look at the basic configuration and then give you a couple ideas on how to get a little bit more room on the inside. So here it is all laid out. Stake out the back first. And at the front two corners, rather than stake it down taut, you want to move it in slightly and then stake it down just a couple inches. This will give you some slack to elevate and set up your shelter. So to set this up, I've just got a stake here. I've rounded the top off with my knife. I'm going to cut at the length, finding out where my peak is going to be. I've got about 6 inches I need to remove. You can further secure it by lashing down this top corner. All right, so this is the stock configuration that was recommended to the Soviet soldiers. You're covered on 3 sides. The roof is nice and low, so you're going to be, trapping some of your body heat, making the shelter warmer. Originally, they would use a hemp rope that would fit over the top and come down, but since I've got paracord, I've opted to just go around the stake and then down. And here you have it. Not a ton of room for somebody who's 6'2", 200 plus pounds, but it would keep you dry and out of the elements. Let's look at getting a little bit more room out of it. So I've just got a piece of paracord here with a bowline on the end of it. I've got a wooden toggle. It's about 8 inches long. We've got our toggle. I'm dropping the toggle through the armhole in the back of the poncho. And then we can use this as a guy line to get a little bit more height on the inside of it. Got a stake. A little bit more space. Let me crawl in and see what that's like. Right on. So adding in that guy line has given us a little bit more room on the inside. There's not a ton of room, but it's quick, it's efficient, and if you needed to get out of the elements, you know, it would keep you warm, it'd keep you dry. You know, it's about 38 degrees right now Fahrenheit, and You know, it's kind of chilly, but it's definitely warmer on the inside of the shelter than it is just out in the open air. I can tell the difference between, you know, right here and back in the back by my legs. So it's pretty cool. So these ponchos were built for soldiers that were 5'5" on average. And even though they're a little bit undersized by today's standards, there's still a ton that you can do with them. And you know, it's my all-time favorite piece of surplus gear, hands down. That being said, I do have a new addition on the way. It should be here very soon, and I'm excited to check it out and play with it. So I've got a ratneck shelter on the way, which is the new Plash Palatka of the Russian military. It's their new shelter. I haven't seen too many people playing around with them, so I'm excited to dive in and see what I can do with it. So be on the lookout for that. Hope you guys are good. You got any questions or comments about today's setup, you know, leave them down below, and I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.